Alright, hello guys, this is Fede here again, back with another video. And today is going to be a painful video for me because we're going to do a book on haul. And these books that I have here are quite a lot, are mostly graphic novels and a few books, but mostly graphic novels. Now, why am I doing this? Um, I'm really doing this because I really don't have that much space in my bookshelves anymore, and I really don't want to buy another one because if I do that, I mean it doesn't have an end. So I need to part ways with some books that don't really feel connected with anymore, or that I'm planning to get better editions in the future. So, and I'm going to explain that to you in a moment. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the book UNHAUL. This is the first one that I do. I've never done this in my life before. So, all right. The first one is, and by the way, these books that I'm going to put here will be in my, well, the books in English because the ones in Spanish, I'm just going to sell those here, like in my town on Facebook or something. But the ones in English, I'm going to put those on Pango Books, and I'm going to leave the link to my store below. All right, so the first one is a great book, but that I don't really want anymore. Is Uzumaki by Junji Ito. It's a great book. I wish I could. Okay, and it has some pages in color as well. That's what I liked about this. But yeah, Uzumaki, it's fucking great. It has all of the stories. This is the complete story of Uzumaki. So yeah, I don't really read manga a lot. Right now, I'm reading actually the first volume of um, Astro Boy by Osamu Tezuka. Whenever I read manga, it's classics. Like the last one I read before Astro Boy was Alita, Battle Angel, and that was great. And I ended up selling that one as well. It's just like I don't know, man. Manga might not be for me. It might be good for a quick read, but yeah, this one is going. And the next one, I'm going to go over the English books first, and then we're gonna pass to all of the graphic novels. So, all right, it's Transporting by Irvin Welsh. Now, this is a classic, I know, and actually, I started reading this book, and I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it because if you read this book, you know that the book is written like phonetically with the accents and all that. Now, I'm not a native speaker of English, so I could read it, but I really don't want to get through the hassle of doing that, man. It's just too much work. So I'm selling this one, man. I just can't do it. I just don't have the patience. I know that it's most likely a good book, but I don't know. And the next one is, and this one was given to me by my mother. Some of this my mother gave to me, and yeah, I don't like them. I never read some of this before. Maybe I should, but it's Beatrix Potter's Gardening Life. Now, this is obviously not for me. I'm not into it, and it's a pretty book, man. And it has pictures and everything. But yeah, I'm not interested in this. And I'm sure it's fine if you like uh, plants and having a garden. I just happen not to like this. So this one is going as well. Then I have three books here by the same writer, and I don't know if these are good books, but yeah, I didn't read any of these. So this one is Wabagan Boy. These are by Garrison Keeler, whatever. And I know nothing about this. I know that there's like a series of Lake Wabagan Days and something like that. because this one's called Wobegon Boys, and the other one I have here is Lake Wobegon Days, and the other one is Love Me by the same writer. And yeah, I just don't have time to get into these books. I really don't care for them, to be honest. And then my mother also gave me Bill Clinton given, I don't know, I'm not into politics. Uh, yeah, I don't give a fuck about what Bill Clinton said, to be honest. And this one's gone. And then I started reading this book, but I didn't connect with it. I know that some people say that it's great and it's like a fucking masterpiece, but for me, I don't know. I didn't get into it. And it's Paul Auster's 4321. And yeah, I read like 50 pages of this, and then I DNF'd this a couple of years ago. So yeah, it's time for it to go. Now, let's pass to the graphic novels, man. And this is painful to me because yeah, I don't really want to have them in my shelves, but you know, I've been collecting them for years. But yeah, all of these are in Spanish, by the way, so you won't be seeing this in the Pango store. Well, Uzumaki is in English, so that's the only one, but this one's no. So it's Fahrenheit 451 by Bradbury, and this is the graphic novel adaptation, obviously. And then we have Streets of Glory by Garth Ennis. I mean, yeah, all of these are great books, man, and are in very good condition. So, yeah, it pains me, bro. And here we have the first volume of Old Man Logan, Wolverine, classic. And here I have Absolute Swamp Thing, Volume 1. Now, I do have a lot of comics by Alan Moore that I'm keeping. So why I'm selling this one? Well, I want to get another edition. This is the Absolute version that came out here in Mexico. So it's smaller than the Absolute that came out in the US. So I want to get that one someday. So I'm parting ways with this volume. And then we have a super great comic from Europe, a Black Sad. I love this book, man. It's great. It's a noir story, but everyone is an animal, and they're very cute. But the stories inside of this are, yeah, pretty fucking terrible, like noir stories, assassinations, betrayal, politicking, all of that. Now, one of the great things that I'm removing from my shelf is the entire collection of Sandman by Neil Gaiman. Now, why am I doing this if I love this story so much? Well, you're gonna see why. Look, these are, let me see here, yeah. These are the first 3 books in the series, right? Preludes and Nocturnes. No, this is the 6th one. What am I doing? Okay, so yeah, Doll's House, Dream Country, and Preludes and Nocturnes. These are in Spanish. So this is the first 3 books. But then, look, these are the rest of the books. This is book 5, and where's book 4? It should be here. Yeah, this is book 4. So this is another edition. Entirely, this is a hardback, and these other ones were paperback. So this is, I have the first 3 in paper, like this weak ass edition, and then I have this great edition in hardback, and then the book number 6, I have it again in this weak edition, And the rest of the 10 books, I have them in hardback. This is book 7, 8, book 9, and book 10, The Wake. So yeah, I have those, and I have also the expanded universe. Like, yeah, I have to sell this one as well, man. I can't keep just one book, but this is the Sandman Dream Hunters by Neil Gaiman and Yoshitaka Amano, which this artist, I believe it's the artist of Final Fantasy, I want to say. But yeah, the drawings in this book, man, are crazy. Also, the drawings in Overture. So this is the prequel to the Sandman, and it's great. It's great, man. It's fantastic stuff. And the last one in the Sandman universe is Death. So the collections of stories of Death, and it's great. It's a great character, you know. Oh no, I also have. This is Eternal Nights. What was this one about? I don't remember. Oh yeah, these are in Eternal Nights. You get like 6 stories or 7 from each brother. So from Dream, Death, Desire, Delirium, all of that. So yeah, I have everything here, man, and I'm parting ways with it. It's time. It's time that I get a good edition. Like the Absolutes, I really want to get that. I know they're great. They're a bit expensive, I know, but you know. And another series that I'm also giving away. Not giving away. I'm fucking selling it. Because I want to get the Absolutes in the future. Is a Preacher. So I have book 1, book 2, book 3, and book 4. All of these are in hardcover. So there are a total of 6 books, and I didn't want to continue reading them because here in Mexico, the publishing company that was printing this went bankrupt, and they didn't finish the run. They only published 4. I obviously can get the English version of the last 2 books, 5 and 6. But I mean, come on, if I'm selling the Sandman because it's not matching, I really don't want to have Preacher like that. And yeah, I prefer to get the Absolutes. So I don't mind waiting a little bit just to get a nicer version, you know. But yeah, those are all of the books that I'm unhauling. As I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, and it feels good, man. I mean, these books, that I was seeing them in my bookshelves for months now, and I was just saying, oh man, I wish I had that version, or this version, or that book is just keeping space, and I really don't like that book. But yeah, if you want some of the books that are in English, you can check the link. If not, yeah, just I hope you enjoy the video, and have a good one.